welcome back to the channel, guys. Judo Sloth here. Today we are joined by the one, the only, the ever so talented Clash Bashing. What is up, my friend?
Not much, Judo. Just hanging out with you here today, having some fun, doing some challenges. Judo, this has been interesting so far with these super troops, man. It's been a blast so far.
Oh, it sure has. So we did a video over on Bash's channel where we used the wall breakers and the super giants. If you guys want to see that, it will be linked at the end. It will be in the description. It will be in the pinned comments. It will be everywhere. You can't miss it. So go ahead and check it out. But on this video, we are going to be using the Super Barbarians and the Sneaky Goblins. So I'm going to start off with the Super Barbarians. Bash, have you got any tricks for these two super troops?
I'm nervous about these ones, Judo. I guess I said that last time, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how things go. I'm really nervous about the Sneaky Goblins, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, you're good. You're good. This is going to be fun. It's a bit of a challenge, and you'll have to, I'm not going to give it away, but go over to Bash's channel because it was an interesting one. But let's start this off with the Sneaky Super Barbarians. So how this will work, guys, Bash has thrown up a base. I will be attacking it, then I will put up a base for him. But I gotta ask before we get into the attack first, Bash. I'm using the Barbarians, and you decide to give me a base with 2 scatter shots at one side and 3 multi-target infernos at the opposite side.
Well, I figured you were a pretty good attacker. I wanted you to get a little bit creative with the super barbs here. So let's see what you got, Judo. Let's see what you got.
Let's see indeed. Well, the sweepers are pointing down to the south, so I think if we can use a Yeti bomb to the north, that has got to be the play, and hopefully we can get some pretty good value up there. So let's start with a couple of loons, followed by the battle blimp, and I think I'm going to freeze both of the scatter shots here as the Yetis come in, just to try and help them through. So let's freeze, let's rage. I'm going to get ready because the barbs are going to come out of there. So there we go. There's the poison on the barbs as well. Yetis have to get that eagle. Come on, get the eagle, Yetis.
The Yeti should jump right over there.
Oh, they all went for the eagle. Are they going to get the...
Oh, they split there. Oh,
not ideal. Can go there. Get that in. Oh, my word. We've got 2... I tell you what, I'm going to use a couple of barbs here as well to take out the enemy barbs and try and get in towards the Tesla as well.
Okay.
We need this down. Let's use the King's ability. If the wizards can get that air defense, I'll be pretty happy because it'll protect my... Oh, no. Giant bomb. Giant bomb. Where do I start my queen? I guess here she can get the air defense. Then we can put a balloon here. I want the queen to turn around. Yes, that's better.
She should go south. Yeah, she should go south from there.
Okay, now I'm going to try and cut off the funnel on this side with the barbs. Let's use like a couple of them to cut things up.
I like that. What I like to push everything right in the middle there.
It's rage.
Ooh, I see what you're doing here, Judo. Oh, this could be really... Ooh, scatter shot. This could be pretty interesting.
Oh, the wall breaks didn't get through. Are you joking me?
Oh, no, the scatter shot.
So how do we do this now? Let's jump here. Then let's send a couple of barbs, round warden, rest of the barbs through. Queen's going to have to go on the outside of the base. That's just what it is. Send the royal champ in as well. I'm not going to rage just yet because I've got the healers on the barbs. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability. Help them barbs through. Now let's rage them to the bottom with the earthquake.
Ooh.
Royal champ's ability.
This is looking really good here, Judo.
My queen's exposed to the bottom of the base, though. That's the difficult thing.
Yeah, but there's not a ton down there right now. And she's still got her ability. This is looking pretty solid.
Barbs have split up as well. Get back together so the healers can do it.
Oh, get there. All right, Barb's clumping back up. Queen's walking around. She's still got her ability. You got 30 seconds, a little bit less than 30 seconds.
You know what I'm thinking? If my wall breaks had have gone through that area, I was trying to sneak them in as well, but the scatter shot just took them down. If they had have got through that, I wouldn't have needed that jump. I could have used it into the middle of the base, and the barbs would have done so much better.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, the 9 wall breakers getting taken out by the scatter shot hurt. Definitely would have gotten you a little bit further in, but I mean, that was still a really nice attack here, Judo. Almost 80% on an attack that didn't really go the way you wanted it to, it seemed like.
I've got it. What we need is a super wall breaker. We should ask Clash of Clans if they can do that for us.
If only we had a super wall breaker, right?
Oh boy. Well, 80% 2-star is your mark, Bash. So let's go ahead and see what you can do on response. Here you go then, Bash. This is the base I've got for you.
Oh, Judo, you're such a troll. When I saw you threw this up, I was like, oh, man. So Judo giving me the exact same base I'm using. So I'm going a little bit different than you went. I'm going to go with a little bit more of a Warden Walk here. Which
yeah, I actually like that you have the 4 earthquakes, because I didn't see this, but right in the middle of the base, you can open up everything. You can get good value there. I like it, Bash.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to quake early here, which might be risky, but I don't want to miss it later. So I'm going to quake now just to be safe. And then I'm going to use a couple barbs there just to set the funnel. I actually want everything going up the middle here. So let's bring everything back here. King, Queen, Warden. Okay, that's all good. We'll get some bowlers in behind. Get the barbs working up in here. Need a poison down.
The barb getting that cannon on the right-hand side was huge as well, just to keep everything in the center. It's looking good so far.
All right, so we're pushing through the middle here. Bowlers are walking on me, but that's okay. We can live with it. All right, let's get that all working here. King's ability's good.
Keep an eye on your hogs. You're going to need that heal spell over there.
I just healed them up. All right, so I'm all in here. We'll see what happens.
It's looking good, but like them 3 infernos at the bottom, like I said,
man,
that's
those
a
are
bit
pain.
tricky.
They are a true pain over there.
Oh, the Tesla farm as well pulled your hog riders around the scatter shot. That was huge.
Oh man. And I knew that Tesla farm was there. That's the worst part.
You still got the Royal Champ's ability. Dude, you're not far away here. It's going to be pretty close. There's not a lot of base left, but that multi is definitely going to be the tricky thing for you.
Yeah, the huge problem here is I don't have any cleanup either. I wish I had like just 1 or 2 super barbs left over.
You got a minute though, and it's like there's not a lot left. What was it? 85%? Is that what I got? Into the 80s?
Go, RC, go! Oh,
I think
she's
you're
so
gonna
close.
beat me.
Oh no! All right, Warden gets...
The Grand Warden might do it. He's going for the cannon. What a legend!
Warden OP. Oh, Judo, this is gonna be close. I wish I just had like 1 barb here.
Oh, you need like 1 or 2 wizards or something. Was it 85 that I got?
I think
I
it was
can't even
80
remember.
Flat. I think it was 80 flat if I remember right.
80 flat?
Oh, I think
That's
you're gonna get me on the time. I cleared almost all the defenses that I failed. Oh no, Judo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the drama is real.
I feel for you there because you actually need a defense here to be hitting your Yeti.
Yeah,
you're gonna time out at 77. Damn.
That is a tricky base for mass super barbs. But
well, we give it a good shot, right? But I think it is time to now move on to the Sneaky Goblin. I take the first one there. Remember, guys, you will have to go to Bash's channel to see what happened over there. But let's move on to the Goblins. So this is the base Bash has given us for the Sneaky Goblins. Now, one of the best techniques for me is to use the Sneaky Goblins with a Lava Hound in the clan castle. You can take out the town hall, but normally you then use the hound for a Lalo. But I'm not very good with Lalo. So I'm going to be trying with the Dragons Bash.
Okay, I like that. That sounds interesting, Judo.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is actually the air defenses are pretty okay. We should be able to get to them. Let's start with the Sneaky Goblins to create a funnel here to the storages. Let's actually get another 2 there just to make sure that we get this. Then we can go with the Queen onto that side. Let's go 1 test balloon and the healers as well. That's pretty good. Okay, now let's go with a couple of them down here with the king and then the royal champion as well. I want the air defense down there. Queen should go up and around is the focus now. Come on, queen. Do not go down to that storage like I think you're going to. No, she didn't. Good job.
Okay. I was worried. I was like, oh no, queen. All right, she's walking up. It's all looking good
now
there.
Let's go. If I use a rage on this queen, where is she going? Queen, what are you
she's
doing,
coming
buddy?
back. She's coming back.
So I might have to switch sides here. Oh my word.
Sneaky goblins.
Oh, there's goblins, like invisible goblins in the clan castle. Okay, if I wall break in here, hopefully I can get the queen into that town hall area. Oh, she's walked past it. Walk back in, queen. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now we don't need to blimp the... Oh, we need to freeze that town hall though. And we can rage the queen again. Then let's blimp probably this area. One drag and the rest of them coming through. Grand Warden on A. Queen's doing okay. Let's rage here.
So this is where like having Sneaky Gobs in there's going to probably hurt a little bit because...
Yeah, definitely. Because now they did
versatile.
nothing.
Yeah, not as versatile as like having a Yeti bomb in there.
And I raged it up for some reason as well, so...
Even better. I mean, it's still looking pretty good. You're getting through this base pretty nicely. Still got the queen, still got the warden.
I think I'm going to stall out in a second, though. Let's use that Grand Warden's ability. If I could have clipped the queen there, I'd have been pretty happy.
Yeah, that would have been real nice.
Queen is going to take down the enemy queen because the dragons are distracting it. Let's pop her ability. The 1 air defense. My dragons just went out of the rage spell, but they do get it down. Are you joking me, Bash?
This is crazy, Judo.
I swagged the CC.
Yeah, you didn't even need your siege, really. Wow, and you got really good percentage on this.
Oh, the giant bomb took out all of the archers. That could have been really helpful getting through the walls here.
That poor dragon, he's gonna get beat up here. So,
am I gonna get like 80% again? Am I like the 80% guy? Is that what it is?
Looks close. 80% might be your number today. It happens.
Oh, Grand Warden hits a black bomb. I think it's gonna be, because the queen's now gonna get on a wall. So 80% is again the benchmark for you, Bash. And again, my attack did not go to plan at all.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. So you have you've set up a pretty good attack. I got to figure out a plan real quick and see if I can match you or beat you a little. I guess I got to beat you a little bit, right?
Let's hope so. Well, let's get straight into it. Here's my second base, Bash. What have you got? So
I've been reading in my comments today that people think that Yetis are dead because Yeti Might's got a nerf. So I'm going to use a full-out Yeti smash here, Judo. I'm going to go with the Sneaky Goblins. Remember, we're using Sneaky Gobs. I think Sneaky Gobs are going to excel in the clan castle here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to go with a Sneaky Gob bomb on this town hall. So I'll be able to get in there. I shouldn't pull the clan castle. They should be able to get the town hall down and be on their merry way. So that's my plan for that. Oh, we do pull the clan castle, so I guess that was
nice little giant bomb there for you too.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna put this baby dragon and wizards to help out there. Let's go with that.
Dude, they're pretty quick, aren't they?
They are quick. They can sneak up on you quickly. Not to mention that they're invisible and sneaky. All right, so I'm just gonna go full send at the rest of this base here, Judo.
Yo, this looks really good. I really like that wizard you had in there as well. That was a smart play.
Yeah, it should be decent. We got a nice funnel up the middle. I'm going to go ahead and freeze the scatter and eagle a little bit late there, but that's all right. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw my RC right in here. Let's go ahead and hit that warden. We got poison through here. All right, that's all good. Raging up.
Looking good. I like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and freeze that other. Did nothing really take the eagle out? Is everything? What's my queen? Oh, queen is over there. Oh no! All right, come on, guys, get into the middle of the base here. All
They're doing okay though. You got a big amount of the threats down now, so it looks pretty good if you ask me.
Yeah, just the queen. Queen is doing queen things here, Judo. Queen is doing the most queen things she can, just ignoring everything.
I'm gonna put that in my community tab. Queen is doing queen things. Bash 2020.
Might be the quote of the year. Now, the one thing I did mess up is I used both of my wizards. Those were meant to be a little bit of cleanup. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my king here. Oh, well, I wanted him to split up north. Oh, Judo, we're close. Oh, you got a
You're
Tesla farm over
close,
there
and
still.
the thing is, you only need 80% though, and with a minute left, there's a lot of cleanup here. Even if you don't get all of the defenses, I think it's going to be close to the 80%, and you've still got some Yeti mites in the baskets.
So the one difference I noticed there with the Sneaky Gob bomb rather than like the Yeti bomb, oh, I really need like a wizard or a minion or an archer to clean up those army camps. But you don't clear out as much of those surrounding defenses like you would with the Yeti bomb.
You know what I did when I was testing this out with my Sneaky Goblin video? I had 2 Yetis and only 2 or 3, I think it was, of the goblins, and it's still enough to get the town hall. Even 3 goblins is enough, and then the Yeti mites bounce and get the defenses around it. So you might want to try that.
I got you. Well, I figured since we're doing the Super Troop Challenge, I would go full out and use, what was it, 15
you won,
of them in there.
Right? It did the job for you.
Yeah. I mean, it was close. I'm going to time fail here.
3-star. Yeah. Well, I guess you take that one, though. But, guys, if you, for some reason, if you've never came across Clash Bashing, I don't know what you're doing. You should be going over to his channel. You should be subscribing. And if nothing else, we have another epic video with the other 2 Super Troops. It's pinned on your screen right now, so go ahead and watch that. Any closing words, though, Bash? I just want to thank you for coming through as well.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Judo. It was such a fun time using these Super Troops, letting you guys kind of see some of the ideas we've had with them. It was amazing. These Super Troops are kind of surprising. As always, thanks for having me on. Don't forget to use code Judo and subscribe to this man. Show him some love.
Thanks, man. Check out that video right there, guys.